I'll be grinding for a green card. I wanna make love to you. Be my 90, they feel safe. I'm floating over on an inner tube. Long distance lover, you know I wanna see you. I'm trying to get my travel on, I need that H1 visa. People say that I am musty, some people call me ashy, but when it's time to get a green card, I'm down to get nasty. I'll be grinding for a green card.
Discover the heart of our history at the Hidden History Museum in Los Angeles. Now open with new weekend hours, Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Located at 2131 West Jefferson Boulevard in Los Angeles. Our museum showcases the brilliance and ingenuity of foundational Black American culture, along with the richness of global Black culture. Come in, explore our displays, and shop for books, films, and other unique items that celebrate our legacy. Also, be sure to look out for our popular special events. For more information, visit hiddenhistorymuseum.com.
Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing Black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who change the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's discover our hidden heroes together.
In the heart of nature, we find our true strength, a connection to our roots, to the land, to each other. Introducing Rootwork deodorant, infused with the potent power of High John the Conqueror root. Embrace the natural strength and resilience passed down through generations. Feel the purity of natural ingredients, harmonizing with your body and spirit. Rootwork deodorant, bringing you in tune with nature and with yourself. Rootwork deodorant. Connect, empower, thrive. Available now at rootworkstyle.com.
Boom, there it is. What's up, man? I am in the building. What's going on? How y'all live? What is happening, everybody? Glad to have you guys tuning in. What's going on with y'all, man? Hope you guys are good. We got a lot to talk about tonight. A lot of things we got to chop up game about, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you guys in here, just getting the social media thing cracking. Just getting things cracking on social media. Man, so what's going on? There's a lot of stuff that we got to get into tonight. Glad to have y'all in here. Oh yeah, the Grinding for a Green Card album. It is available now. Ladies and gentlemen, doing phenomenal on iTunes and other platforms. The Grinding for the Green Card album is available right now. You guys can get that on all of your streaming platforms. Some of the favorite songs people like, they like Cake Soak Love. They like that song. My favorite is the Janky Hairline remix. A lot of good songs on there. Let me see what it's doing on the charts. So yeah, everybody go get your copy right now on iTunes. You can get it on, you can stream it on Spotify, all that stuff. All those platforms, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the top 30 on iTunes. We were in the top 5 for the first day. See that we're at number 30 on iTunes. All right, for the best R&B album, we're number 30. We're in the top 30. We were almost number 1, but Frankie Beverly, all the Frankie Beverly and Maze stuff is really selling through the roof. That was getting us. We were in the top 5 for a couple of days. We didn't get to number 1 because our good dear brother Frankie Beverly passed away, for those who don't know. And we'll talk about that. Speaking of Frank, I hope there needs to be some kind of big celebration and farewell performance somewhere for Frankie Beverly. Speaking of Frankie Beverly, there needs to be some kind of farewell performance somewhere, man. That would be huge. A nice, beautiful send-off, man, that Al Heyman should put together, because I know Al Heyman used to work with Frankie Beverly. I would always see Al Heyman's name associated with Frankie Beverly and Maze because of the Superfest and things like that. You say Soul Train Awards need to do it, right? Yeah, I just hope they wouldn't have Sexy Red up there twerking. Yeah. Somebody said I dissed all the tethers and it's in the top 30. Yeah. A top 30. Hell, it was in the top 5. Yeah. But like I said, listen, man, we need some type of send-off for our brother Frankie Beverly, man. I would love to just go to some kind of celebration performance, man. That would be great. Because Frankie Beverly was phenomenal, man. Phenomenal brother, man. Oh, we got to show respect to Frankie Beverly and Maze. Frankie Beverly, man, they never crossed their music over. They made people cross their music over to them. Frankie and those guys, Frankie Beverly and Maze, they never won Grammys. You understand? They never got those industry accolades, but they had that core audience that was so loyal because they were loyal to their audience. Almost all of their records went gold. See, they were one of those groups that were very consistent. Consistency is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Frankie Beverly was a big thing back in the day. But listen. I would love to see Al Heyman put something together. The great Al Heyman. Frankie came at a time in the late 70s when Frankie and those guys came through. That music really transcended generations, especially his when it got into the early 80s. His signature song, Before I Let Go, that was from 81. That was actually from a live album, which the song wasn't a live song. So Before I Let Go, that has become his signature record. Oh yes, the concerts were off the chain. That's the thing that gave Frankie so much longevity. Frankie was out there, man. Frankie was outside. Frankie Beverly and Maze, they just toured relentlessly. They always performed, always toured. They were always out there touching the grass. That was very important, to get out there and hit the bricks and connect with the people. And they had a phenomenal show. They were a very tight, clean band. And also at that time frame, Frankie Beverly, they were coming off of the disco thing. They never got into the disco thing. Early 80s, that was the post-disco thing. And that was a very interesting time for music. You still had the upbeat stuff going on, but you had a lot of the soulful, almost gospel flavor, because Frankie Beverly started off as a gospel singer. He was a gospel singer when he was a youth. And that his music always had that soul, almost gospel feel to it. It was always uplifting. It had an uplifting vibe. And that time period, late 70s, early 80s, there was somewhat of a black consciousness there. The black family, the remnant, the black family was still intact for the most part. You had a lot of black families intact. Even if families, mothers and fathers weren't together, we would still be connected to our families. So that's why a lot of the Frankie Beverly songs, We Are One and Joy and Pain and all, these were songs that we could relate to as a family. We could relate to these songs. You dig? And they transcended generations because our parents played them. We heard them at cookouts. We heard them at card games. So we grew up listening to that. And then we start playing, and then the next generation grew up listening to it. Southern Girl, Happy Feelings, these just positive energy songs, man. Again, and these things, these types of songs and artists, man, they kind of peaked early 80s. Another thing that was significant about that era was that they were coming out of disco, going into a lot of the electronic new technology. You had new synthesizers, new drum machines. So before people became too ultra reliant on the machines, you would have these artists kind of mix the live flavor with the new technology. They would use those new synthesizers that came out. Like Before I Let Go, they got them 80s synthesizers at the beginning. Ba, 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 ba. But it's like you got the drummer and everybody's still funking it up with the live instrumentation. They knew how to properly blend everything. You understand? Even with the Gap Band, our brother Charlie Wilson and those guys, they knew how to, those keyboard bass lines with that live instrumentation, using that soulful gospel singing on top. We felt that. It resonated with us. You know, it really resonated with us. And just the things they were singing about. Around 83, 84, things started to shift. A lot of things happened right after that era. 83, 84, 85, that's when the crack era came in. So the energy changed a lot. Yeah, the SOS Band was around at that time. Yes, the SOS Band was around that time. Absolutely. Yeah, Prince was good with that blend. Absolutely. Prince was very good with that blend. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, they would have that hard, funky bottom with the beautiful melodic major chords. And that was another thing that was big in the early 80s. They would use those positive major chords that people could relate to. So it was a good vibe. Yeah, Michael Jackson's Thriller. Very phenomenal albums came out around that time. And a lot of people were trying to capture that coming out of the disco thing. Coming out of that disco thing, music took a major shift for the better. That's why a lot of those songs, and you mentioned the group Change, and that it's very interesting. Luther Vandross came from that group Change. Luther Vandross was born from that because of his authenticity. Luther Vandross, speaking of Change, you mentioned the group Change. Change, that group was actually, it was like a manufactured group by a Caribbean tether named Jacques Fred Petrus, who was one of the people behind the group Change, that had a lot of that funky, soulful R&B. They had some funky hits, but basically it was some tethers kind of tethering onto our sound, putting their name on it. You know what I'm saying? No, Change, let me tell you. The guy, Jacques Petrus, he was from the Caribbean, but he moved to Italy. No, listen to what I'm saying. I want y'all follow me. The guy who was really the mastermind behind the group Change, Jacques Fred Petrus, he was a Caribbean tether who moved to Italy. He moved out there to Italy. And what he would do, he would import a lot of disco and funk records to Italy. So he wanted to become a producer. So he got producers out there in Italy. He gave them ideas and got them to work in studios and help him produce some of these records. And he put his name on it. And he would get foundational Black American singers. All right? He was from Guadeloupe. He's from the over there in Guadeloupe. He was from there. Yeah, Change in the Barbecue Pan, yeah. So this guy, this tether, would get a lot of our FBA artists to sing on these records. And he would just kind of make up groups as he went along. So he would get Luther Vandross, he would get Jocelyn Brown, he would get all of these artists, and they were studio singers. So they weren't meant, they were studio singers. So he just make up a group. All right, the group is Change. All right, the group is the Barbecue Band. The barbecue band, that's Brooklyn, Bronx, and Queens. That's what barbecue stands for. So again, he would get these artists, and he would, from what I heard, he was jerking people around. He had a very bad reputation of kind of jerking people around, being rude to people, finessing people. The guy had a very bad reputation. But he was making money creating these manufactured groups that really didn't exist. And also when they would go on tour, they would have tethers lip-syncing Luther Vandross's part. So you get tethers who didn't sing, he'd go find a tether somewhere in Italy, and they'll go on tour, and some dude is on stage lip-syncing Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they were Milli Vanilli before Milli Vanilli. That was a thing. Y'all know, look, that whole thing where these European producers would get FBA artists to sing, but they would get a video and put tethers in there lip-syncing. That became big in the late 80s, early 90s. That peaked then because it started to get called out. But that started with the Petra's guy and the group Change. Yeah, the Tom Tom Club, yeah, them two. The group Foxy, the song Get Off. That was the thing. They would get these soulful sisters to sing in the background and basically sing the song, but then put other faces in there. You know, that was a common thing. They would get our singers to do that. The song Georgie Porgy Puddin' Pie, what was that group, Toto? The person singing that is Cheryl Lynn. The person putting the soul in that song is actually Cheryl Lynn, who had her own hit, Gotta Be Real. A lot of folks don't know that these folks were getting our FBA people in the studios to sing, put our Majora flavor soul on stuff. So yeah, they got Martha Wash. They had her singing all of those late 80s, early 90s hits. CNC Music Factory, Black Box, all of those people, everybody, all of that stuff. And Milli Vanilli, they would get FBA artists in the background to sing these songs and get these tethers to go out here and lip sync the vocals. So that was a big thing. That was a big thing. So when you bring up change, you got to put change in the right context. And the guy, the Jock Fred Petra's guy, he ended up getting shot in the head. Somebody shot this dude. Some people said it might have been the mafia because this guy had such a bad reputation. But they killed him in 1987. They blew his head off. That's how bad that guy's reputation was. But we just got to know music history and where we've always been the secret flavor. They always go to us. They always got to go to the FBA family. You know, we've always been that secret flavor. Yeah, Everybody Dance Now. That's our good sister, Martha Wash. I Got the Power. You know. Kelly Price got used like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's interesting. Where, yeah, they've always tried to bury our artists, man. And just like with that, the song Don't You by the Pussycat Dolls, that was an FBA sister who sang the original song. I forgot her name. I forgot the sister's name, but there's an original version of the song Don't You. Like, don't you wish your girl were hot like me? There was another sister who sang the song with more soul. It was actually a better song. I want to say CeeLo Green wrote that record. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say CeeLo wrote that record. But for some reason, the Pussycat Dolls got it. They got a bunch of these basically non-black women, these non-FBA women, and kind of threw them together to make like a little generic version of the record. And it blew up. It blew up because, you know, they marketed the song a certain way. And I saw Pussycat Dolls in concert with Snoop. It was the worst performance ever. Y'all go back and listen to my, I did an episode, I think back in the Mac Lessons days. I went to, it was a Snoop concert and he had the Pussycat Dolls opening for them. I said, I don't know, these women must have gave people hand jobs in order to get on tour. They are the worst. They were horrible. Tori Alamaze, okay. Yeah, she sang it much better. She sang it much better. Yeah, CeeLo wrote that song. Oh yeah, CeeLo Green, very talented brother, wrote that song. Shout out to everybody in here. We're in the building heavy. The women say, y'all say I look like a snack? Well, shout out to y'all then. They said I'm looking like a snack right now. I'm dressed down. I'm chilling at the crib. Listen, let's get into what we need to talk about today. A lot of stuff going on. Family, they done tried to off Trump again, ladies and gentlemen. They done tried to get at Trump one more time. Was this at Mar-a-Lago? As you know, a few weeks ago, there was an assassination attempt on Trump. They got him in the ear. This time, there was another dude who came to where they were golfing. The guy had an AK-47. They ended up arresting the guy. They ended up taking him into custody. Let me see the details on this guy here. Where's the details on this guy? Where's the details on him? His name is Ryan Wesley Ruth. How old is this guy? Somebody said he was 58. Some people said he was 60. I don't know. But this is the guy right here. All right. And that's him doing an interview with Newsweek. Very interesting. They took down his social media. I don't know. They're saying he's a Democrat. I don't know. There's a lot of conflicting stories about this guy. But they took him in alive, so they gave him the white treatment, nevertheless. So the question is, why they keep... Instead, people are like, oh, this is a hoax. I don't think this is a hoax. I think they're really trying to take Trump out. It was the Palm Beach Golf Club? Okay. I didn't know if it was Mar-a-Lago. All right, but yeah. So why are they trying to take Trump out so much? Yeah, some people say the guy might be LGBT. I don't know, because a lot of fake pages are popping up about the guy in the situation. Some people are saying he's a Democratic donor. I don't know, but hey, somebody's trying to take Trump out. They are really going for the gusto trying to take Trump out. What are they trying to hide? What do they want Trump to not stop? There's something going on that they do not want Trump to interfere with. They feel that his presidency is going to interfere with something. They are really going for the gusto to try to take this guy out. I think there's a few things that might be interesting. And I got to watch my words here, because if you say things about jabs, I got to be very codified, because if you say things about certain medical requirements, yeah, your page gets dinged. That's misinformation. Okay. So I got to be very careful, because y'all have to read through the lines, read between the lines, because there's certain entities that have come out and said that another stay-at-home type of situation could be imminent in the future. Certain people who have certain levels of money, who got real big money, who's been kind of planting the seed that, hey, certain things might be happening that happened in 2020. You know what I'm saying? If y'all understand what I'm saying, you can't say certain things here, but they've been kind of warning that another situation where people are going to have to get required jizzabs or something might be happening in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I'm just trying to not spread misinformation. Allegedly, I'm not trying to spread information. You gotta be very careful, because man, YouTube has gone back to some of my archives and had me just casually mentioning certain jabs, and they're like, oops, we're gonna have to ding you for misinformation, buddy. So yeah, that's how serious the powers that be are about that, where you can't speak on it. You see, if you can't speak about certain things, there's some powerful people up there in the mix. If you can't even speak on certain things without getting a ding, you understand? So we know Trump was against that. You know? We know Trump was against that. What's up, Sean? Okay, Sean, send me an email, man. We'll get you. What's up, Sean? If you didn't get your Kickstarter, email me. We'll get that to you in the morning. I get my staff to get that to you in the morning. So, you know, if Trump is trying to get in the middle of something like that, you know, that's big money. Okay, you're messing with some big corporate money if you're trying to get in between some of these people's money. And we do know that the media corporations and certain corporations, they ain't really feeling Trump. Trump has kind of circumnavigated that whole corporate thing and kind of did his own thing with his own base. So they don't like that. So yeah, they might put a target on you if you ain't going along with the corporate program and if you are a threat to the corporate structure. Whereas the Kamala Harrises and people like that, they're not a threat. They're right in line. They're doing the bidding of the corporate structure. And also, if Trump wins, that's going to show the effect of black voters and how we can sway elections by not letting the Democrats take us for granted. I think they're looking at it from that perspective too. The Democrats are really watching this case, this election season very closely. They're watching very closely. And they see black people not acting like we are their plantation political property. We're thinking for ourselves, and we're letting folks know we have the power to crash one of these political parties if they don't do our bidding. So you got a lot of the Democratic shills who are very desperate. You had Jill Stein on The Breakfast Club, and Jill Stein was talking a good game. And you had Angela Rye on there just being very nasty and mean-spirited to the woman. Jill Stein was talking about reparations and, things of that nature. And you had Angela Rye, who's a Democratic shill, just really going in and just being extremely rude. Now, another thing I saw, Angela Rye was crying. Shout out to my sister, Vicky Dillard, for putting this video together. Let me show y'all this video. And before I do that, ladies and gentlemen, let me shout my brother out, Reza Islam, my brother Reza Islam, and his intellectual power herbal remedies. This right here, this intellectual power is good for memory enhancement. It elevates your energy. It reduces brain fog. It increases your focus. This thing is no joke. It helps you get your think on. And you can get this, ladies and gentlemen, at intellectualpower.net. This is the website, intellectualpower.net. And family, you use the coupon code FBA, you're going to get 10% off your first order, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys need to check out Intellectual Power by my good brother Reza Islam and use the code word FBA. That's my good sister Tachina Arnold. I love Tachina. She's rocking with it. So yeah, very good stuff, man. Intellectual Power at intellectualpower.net. Get that right now, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of our sister Tachina, she was going to come to the museum last night. Shout out to everybody who came to the Hidden History Museum last night, by the way. And I didn't forget my thought. I'm going to talk about Angela Rye. I didn't forget. But shout out to everybody who was at the Hidden History Museum last night. We had a phenomenal time at the September Soul Saturday. We had a great time. Where's Nicety Girl? Nicety Girl, you in here? Well, yeah, Nicely, did you get in last night? I saw you outside. I had to go outside. There was some stuff going on with the delivery. We had somebody try to deliver some stuff, and the damn delivery woman ran off with our drinks. We were running out of liquor and stuff, so we had to get some stuff delivered. I had some of my staff running around, then we had some like Instacart bringing more stuff, and some damn lady who was supposed to deliver the liquor ran off with the damn liquor. She pretended she delivered it. Yeah, I put it outside. I'm like, you ain't put a damn thing outside. Yo punk ass ran off with our liquor. And I had to go outside. You were there? Okay, there you go. I saw you outside, Nicely. I didn't see you inside. Did they give you trouble outside? Because I saw you were talking to the security, Nicely. What happened outside? I was going to get back with you. I was just trying to get the liquor situation straight, and I was just kind of running around. But I saw you outside. Did you have any trouble getting in? Because our security was extra tight. Yeah, the security was extra super duper tight. Because they're checking everybody very, very thoroughly. So yeah, you guys y'all gotta come to the museum. We have so much fun, man. We have so much fun. We have a great time, and we vibe and we network so much at the Hidden History Museum. There was a sister who came through from Atlanta. She brought me this book. This sister here, Carolyn Jo Venning, she gave me this book here called Foundational Black Americans. Thank you to Foundational Black Americans. So she talks a lot about our history. Phenomenal sister. This sister here, she brought the book. So shout out to this sister. I think you can get this book on Amazon. All right. Let's speak on Teslin. What about Teslin? No more rain. No more rain. Now what about Teslin? All right. We got you, Sean. We got you, brother. All right, well, yeah, I'm glad Nicely got in. Everything was good. So listen, I'm going back to Angela Rye. Going back to Angela Rye. Wait, what are y'all talking? What did Teslin do? What are y'all talking about Teslin do? All right, what did Teslin do? Y'all keep saying Teslin. Teslin did what? What did Teslin do? No, Teslin, that's my sister. What did Teslin do? She's trending from her revolt show. Okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Let me look on Twitter. You say she's trending on Twitter? Let me see. I don't see anything trending. Hold on. I don't see anything. Okay, so, okay, I don't know. I don't see anything, so I gotta look it up. Okay, I gotta look it up, so I don't know. But we saw Angela Rye. We got a video of Angela Rye who was straight up crying. And let me play this clip. Our sister, again, Vicky Dillard, put this together. Hold on one second. So this is Angela Rye. I don't know when she did this video. And shout out to Sister Vicky. But Angela Rye was straight up and down crying. Like, uh-oh. Hold on one second. So hold on. Listen to this. Hold on.
Like sometimes when people are so hurt, and damaged, they go and do the other extreme thing, and it is not okay, and it's not cool, but it doesn't just happen politically. And I think it is irresponsible. Had stuff to say about when a Washington Post article came out about Black people in Detroit not wanting to vote for Joe Biden and potentially voting for Donald Trump. That's how we end up losing engagement.
I totally agree.
Literally, like we're in a place now where this is so narrowed down and so refined and so like we're not engaging people anymore.
I don't receive that.
It's true. Like look at the number. I give
Okay. Now I don't know when this is, but boy, she's crying and Lord. You know, people like this. They're crying, they're very emotional because their job is to go out here for the Democrats and talk us and convince us into voting for nothing so they can get something, so they can get their little benefits. And Angela Rye, she, part of her family is Haitian, from what I understand. Just like Roland, a lot of these people have these Caribbean backgrounds. Part of her background is Haitian, by the way. And their job is to go out here and convince us to vote against our best interests by scaring us and telling us the other guy is so bad, so bad, so bad. And as they see it ain't working, and these people are getting very desperate. That's why they're up here crying and crashing out. They're getting desperate. The Angela Ryes out here are desperate because their bread and butter is telling the white people at the DNC that, hey, we know these Negroes. We can relate to them. We're going to be your black outreach, and that's their job. That's the only job. That's the only significance they have, is if they go out here and finesse the black public. And when it doesn't work, they lose their jobs. You understand? When that don't work, the whites at the DNC is like, okay, what the hell do I need you for? What do I need you for? So they start laying them off. They immediately start laying them off. Yeah, they're trying to say black Trump support is fake. No, it's not. A lot of black people are looking at Trump. They're like, well, hell, if we're going to get some racism, why are we going to get racism with a brown face? Because you're going to get racism with Kamala, her running around with her black scent. That's not fooling nobody. You're just getting racism with a brown face. And then they use her brownness as a cloak for the racism. Hey, I'm not racist. It's not racist. Kamala Harris is brown like you. No. Just because she has a little melanin and she runs around here with her black scent, no, it's not the same. No. It is not the same, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of Kamala's black scent, she was at some show, some ceremony, and she's throwing her little black scent out there again. Hold on.
And let me just say about Joe Biden, I have... Hello to all my Divine Nine brothers and sisters, and my sorors. And to all my HBCU brothers and sisters.
Oh, Lord. And see, yeah, that's what those Boule Divine Nines, see, they want clout for the HBCUs, and they want clout for their little fraternities and sororities. See, her getting in office, that's a win for that group. That's not a win for all of us. All that cackling and gaggling and all my sorrow, all my divine nine, all my HBCU. This woman, man, give me a knife. Ugh. All that cackling. Fake his damn hair. All my brothers and sisters. Please. Go lay your ass down with Doug. Go in there and make you some quiche for Doug and shut your giggling, cackling ass up. All that blackety black stuff and you laying up with Plantation Master Doug. You in there bed wenching it up. You ain't fooling nobody. But again, if they don't get the black vote, all of these Democratic shills, they're out. They're desperate. They're going to be out of a damn job. That's why they crying. Well, how come y'all ain't... How come we can't reach y'all? How come this black outreach ain't working? It ain't working because we ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. We see how you people are treating us. We see how the Democrats are being disrespectful. We don't owe the Democrats nothing. The Democrats, they've been nothing but disrespectful to us. That whole thing they pulled with the reparations thing, that was the epitome of disrespect, ladies and gentlemen. We're saying we're cool. Y'all not going to disrespect us, then expect us to go out here and vote for you and support you. We're not playing that game. Those days are over. Check this out. My brother, Afro Elite, posted this. This is up in Chicago. 80-year-old black woman calling out the mayor of Chicago for all of the immigrants in there flooding the zone. This is how the black community feels about what the Democrats are doing.
Say to you that you are a disgrace. I'm an 80-year-old woman, and I've never seen anything like this. I grew up in the Jim Crow South, and the policies that you're passing in this city remind me of the Jim Crow South. I had to drink out of a colored water fountain, or the whites would drink out of a white water fountain. But you know what I didn't have to worry about? Going back to my community and it would be destroyed. And everybody else is in my community but black people.
Ooh.
And this is what you've done with this immigration. You have allowed all these people, you brought all these people into this city. You are destroying this city. And the black community is flooded with all of these immigrants, violent ones, prostitution, gangs. You did that. You are doing this to your people. You are an absolute disgrace to me. Like I said, I drank out of that colored water fountain, but I could go back to that black community that was intact.
No.
Women are crying. Taxes are going up. What am I going to do with my children? Where are we going to go and live? This is because of you, Brandon Johnson. You're destroying the south side of Chicago with your policy, all under the Democratic Party. You are a disgrace.
There you. The community is tired. Family. The Democrats deserve every bit of the smoke that you're getting from the black community. That sister is speaking nothing but truth to power. The Democrats, they have sat up here and undermined us so much. It's the Democrats doing all of this dirty ass stuff, and you should be called out. You should fail. We don't want cackling ass Kamala in office. We don't want it. We're good on that, ladies and gentlemen. And another thing, with all of the immigrants and all of this stuff going on now, we're getting attacked. Foundational Black Americans, we're getting attacked by the Haitian immigrants now because white people are going in on them. White people were talking about the whole eating cats thing, and then the Haitian immigrants, instead of getting mad at the white people, they're turning around with all of the smoke for us. Oh, you FBA niggas make these white people hate us. They're really talking greasy. But what they really want to say, because we ain't talking greasy about them. We're just letting them hold their own nuts. We're not coming to the rescue. So they look at that as us, like we're obligated to come to their rescue now that they're getting attacked as immigrants by white people, because they're not able to hide behind the we all black thing. We're not letting them do that. We're like, oh, no. Go on out there and do you. That's what they're mad at. They're mad that we have delineated and they can't hide behind blackness. So they're getting checked by white people because of their immigration status. So now they're mad at us because we delineated. That's what the anger, because we ain't really going in on them. We're not. We're not going in on them. But we're not caping for them. So they're really mad at us. But don't be mad at us. No, y'all not going to play this game where you're mad at us. Because Foundational Black Americans, we've done a lot for the Haitian community. Hell, I did a movie, 1804, you understand, about Haitian history because nobody else was doing it. So we put a lot of money together to put that movie out. So we've always shown respect to brothers and sisters from Haiti, but it hasn't been reciprocated like it was supposed to be. You understand? Let's be real. For the last few years, y'all want to see why we got where we are now, where we're like, okay, well, you just do you. Since you told us how thorough you are, let's not forget some of the stuff that y'all been saying. Let's be real. Even with our reparations thing, there were a lot of Haitian cats talking down on our reparations. Remember? There were a lot of cats from Haiti talking about we need to stop begging white folks and you don't need reparations, nigga. Oh, come on, man. Let's do a walk down memory lane. Oh, hell, even now, this guy here, You got people on social media now still talking crazy. FBAs were talking crazy about how Toussaint Louverture died in a French dungeon, but MLK marched up and down the street getting slapped the F up by white folks and getting thrown in jail repeatedly, getting shot. Is this your king? So yeah, that kind of disrespect, you see? And then when we tell folks to hold their own nuts, they want to cry foul. Oh, no. Let's take a walk down memory lane. Let's take a walk down memory lane, ladies and gentlemen. Your girl, Jessie Woo. Your girl, Jessie Woo. Remember, this was years ago. We were calling her out for her little slick comments. Oh, hold on.
Let me tell you about my people and how we get here. I'm Haitian. I was born in Montreal, Canada. Okay?
I'm gonna try to curse.
Montreal, Canada.
I'm gonna try to clip her curse words.
Area. And good for me that I was able to adapt and adopt the regular vernacular, the what you seem to be the regular English that is spoken in America. For you motherfuckers understand that shit. Let's live under a rock somewhere. But most people who live in America are fucking immigrants. They are immigrants. And don't fucking come in my comments talking about when I'm speaking in my accent that I was born with, that my family speaks with, fucking normal. Because last time I checked, every immigrant up in this motherfucker. Okay? This country was built by immigrants. This country...
Okay. Y'all remember that? You see? See, when you do stuff like this for years, we let it slide, but then when you start talking all that big talk, you better hold your own nuts. Oh yeah, Jessie Woo, yeah, she was big on that. Oh, hold on, there's other clips. She would double down on all her little old rhetoric. Hold on. Oh, no. Let me play some more. Let me show y'all where we at now. Hold on.
America definitely taught, Black Americans, especially, to hate Haitians.
So we hate them. Okay. No, you don't have anything for us to hate.
Definitely.
They did.
They
I
definitely
feel like
did.
it's worse now, though.
No, the whole we eat cat or we're dirty, but I would go home to my 6-bedroom house that my mom worked extremely hard for.
Over here in the lane that we built, but go ahead.
And think to myself, what the fuck are these people talking about when it comes to Haitians? Because, and no offense, but I would go sometime. Well, my mom didn't let me go to anybody's house, but there would be times when I got a little older and I would go to, a friend's house that was American, and most of them stayed in apartments. Most of them was on Section 8. Most of them were on, food stamps. Most of them was on all that stuff. But they were the ones making all those comments about us, Haitians, right, and making it seem like we were stupid, we were dumb, Most of y'all moms was doing this, but my mom was over here in the medical field. Miami had this group called the Zopound, And Zopound came out, they was like, man, fuck y'all niggas. What's up? Y'all think we barbaric? That's what we are. Y'all think we kill niggas? Yes, we do. Right. You think we stab niggas? Yeah, we stab. And they were like, they kind of gave us this sentiment, like, we're like, fuck y'all. Like, yeah, you know what? Like, we're about that life. But still, when you would go to a Haitian household, Haitians were always very civilized people.
Okay. See, this is where we are now. If you were civilized, then why are y'all over there starving? Or don't. See, this is what we're talking about. They come over here with this type of talk. Yeah, come on. We all on Section 8, but y'all civilized? Yeah, that whole cat eating thing, that ain't something that people just made up. We've actually been to Haiti. You see what I'm saying? Some of us have been to Haiti. We've seen how people live over there. Yeah? We've seen how people live there. And down in Miami, too. Yeah? We've seen it. So, yeah, that type of disrespect, they've been doing that for years, and this is why we're like, hold your nuts. Where are these dudes? Remember there was these dudes? Where are these guys? Right here. These guys right here. these Haitian dudes talking about foundational black Americans. Hold on.
My parents came here.
Hold on. All that. Yeah, my parents came over with $2 and all of that. And, oh, okay. Haitians say black Americans are lazy and F-ups.
You feel me, from Haiti with nothing and really created something, bro. Came, bought a house, started a family. You feel me? My dad owned multiple fucking properties of real estate. You feel me? My mom worked her fucking ass off every fucking morning every morning. Never excuses, fam. She get the fuck up and get the shit and do what she have to do. But every time I hear these fucking Americans, all they do is fucking make excuses, fam. They always find excuses.
I
don't. Bro, my parents came here at 30 years old.
That's why I don't.
When you think about it, put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah.
Imagine going to another country at 30 years old and restarting your whole life.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah. And you can't speak a lick of English.
Can't even speak their language.
That's why I ain't gonna lie. Like, I hate when people be like, "Oh, you're lucky," and stuff like that. Oh, I hate when people gripe and be like, "Oh," like, especially like, I feel like Americans, because I mean, we in America. So Americans who have lines and lines and lines and lines of family here and they complaining, I'd be like, bro, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
Right. I ain't never met my. Y'all sat there and kept fucking up. Each generation, y'all just keep fucking up.
Yeah.
And don't figure out, okay, maybe I'm fucking up. Look, what's the right way to do this shit? Exactly. And then want to point the finger at the white man, be like, oh, the white man did it. No, fuck that. Figure out what the white man doing and then try to capitalize on it.
There you go. All right. Well, there you go. Let's take your own advice. See, this is why we're telling you to hold your own nuts. Y'all were telling us, stop blaming the white man. Y'all effing up. Trying to sound like us. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. This is why we're letting you hold your own nuts, right? Y'all told us how you came over with no money and you got it popping and we just lazy. Well, damn it. Go ahead and knock yourself out. Don't come to us. Yeah? Come over here after you done fled to talk greasy, trying to dress like us and use our slang, projecting your own insecurities. Yeah? That's why we're telling you to hold your own nuts. Don't come around us now talking about we all black. Hey, niggas, we're all black, man. No. Look how the white man is attacking us. Okay. Go holler at him then. Do what you told us to do. Yeah? This is why we're telling you to hold your own damn nuts. Way too much damn disrespect. We didn't help people get their asses over here. You eating because of us. You got a lane to come over here and get out of the slums because of foundational black Americans. Don't get it twisted. Don't come over here talking about how hard your mama worked. Your mama came over here with clean credit. There was a lane open where your janky credit wouldn't be a factor. You can come over and get a whole new line of credit and start a new life based on the lane we created, based on the tax dollars that we generate. You're eating off our tax dollars. You're starting up off of our tax dollars. You understand? That's why you're doing okay. You're not even doing phenomenally. You think bathing regularly and eating 3 meals a day is balling out. No, you're doing okay. You're not doing better than us. You understand? You're doing okay, and you're doing okay because of us. And then people come over and show nothing but disrespect, and then when the white people turn on you, you want to look to us to come with the capes. And we're saying, hold your damn nuts. Do you? Oh, but we all black. We are all black, nigga. But y'all, many of you will sit up here and say that you're not black. Let me go to the clips again, okay? Many of you, we're thinking, okay, we one big family, black family, but y'all were the ones telling us, no. This is what you were telling us. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
When you saw like this, especially with the last election, when you saw like this idea of like, oh my gosh, if you're black, you better do this, you better do that. I'm like, hold on, wait. That's what really made me say, I don't like this. Like, why are you telling me I have to do this because I'm black when it's been already pointed out that I'm Haitian? Why do I now have to submit to this idea of being black? That makes absolutely no sense to me. And that's what you don't get. A lot of people are challenging that idea and that thought is because of their lived experience. Maybe if you guys listen to what was being said instead of gaslighting people and you made a conscious effort to make sure that different immigrants and different people were having a different experience, maybe they wouldn't feel the way that they do. But when you have a certain experience, I'm sorry, that's what happens. Especially with the last election.
All right.
When you
well, you ain't really black. Okay. Then do you. Do you. See, y'all were the ones telling us y'all ain't black, y'all this. I ain't black, I'm Haitian. Y'all were telling us that. You were going around telling us that. Many of you were telling us that. Okay. That's fine. Be that then. Go ahead and be that. Yeah? Go ahead and do that. Yeah? This is why we're telling people to hold their own nuts. We're not playing that game where we're running through with the capes for everybody. Folks have sat up here, and when things are good for them, boy, they like to pull rank and show out and tell us, well, I'm doing so good. Well, I don't know why y'all complaining to the white people. Man, white people ain't stopping me. I came over with $3. Look at me now. I work for Uber. All y'all got to do is grind harder. Okay? All right. And speaking of tethers, this is the other side of Hispaniola. This is a woman from, this is a Dominican woman. And she's making a bed wench plea. Listen to this.
I've never seen.
Hold on. This woman right here. This is the other side of Haiti, over on the Dominican side. Let's not forget about them. All right. Let me show y'all this clip of this woman here trying to get a zaddy. This woman is Dominican. Hold on.
I've never seen an unhappy black woman with a fine-ass white man. I've never seen it. And we could talk about it more. Because the ones that be happy as hell with their white man, they be getting everything that they want. And that's going to be me next. Happily in love, living a life, they man spoiling them. They just over there. Where the white man at? I'm at the point where I'm sick of you niggas. Like, I am. Y'all give nothing no more. So I'm dating out of my comfort zone now, and I'm going to get me a Caucasian man. So where y'all at?
There you go. So when you have tethers who come over with that kind of energy from that island, from both sides, you get the Haitian mammies and the Dominican mammies, and y'all talk all that grease. And then when things go left, when white daddy starts clowning you, don't turn your ass over here looking at us. Everybody wants to come looking at us to come to the damn rescue. When things go bad. Eyes a nigga. Eyes a nigga. You have your eyes a nigga moment. No, because see, we live our black experience all the time, every day, all day. You understand? That's the great thing about foundational black American culture. See, we have a deep, rich culture that we stand on, ladies and gentlemen. That goes back to Frankie Beverly and Mays. Let's go back to Frankie Beverly. The reason why Frankie Beverly transcended so many generations was because of the authenticity of his music. Our brother Frankie Beverly stayed true to his foundational black American music genre and the foundational black American audience. He made music for foundational black Americans with foundational black American sentiments. That's why it resonated so long. He didn't try to go pop. He didn't try to do a Jamaican record. He stuck to making music for that core audience, and everybody else crossed over. You understand? That's that authenticity that we have, ladies and gentlemen. You dig? We stay true to it. And because we stand on blackness, we're deeply rooted in our black identity. Other groups, when they try to cross over and sell out and then it backfires, who do they go running to? They never go back to their people for help. You notice that when folks are in the Ukraine from African countries getting smacked around, you don't go back to your African home for no help because ain't no help there. There is no real black identity. It's on some every man for himself. Remember when they were getting smacked up in the Ukraine, thrown off trains and getting dogged out, they were over here calling for us. Where is Beyonce? Where is Oprah Winfrey? Oh no. Where's Cuba Gooding Jr.? They're just calling for us. Yeah? They ain't calling for your people. So now, when they're turning on the Haitians now, the white people, where's the Zo? Go get the Zopound. Go get all these people who shoot them up, rah-rah. Where they at? When it's us, yeah, we got the shoot them up, rah-rah, who can stab and where's all the stabbers for that? Yeah? Y'all ain't talking about all the shooters and stabbers now. Where are all your hitters that the white people are turning on you? Yeah? You ain't going to your folks for help. Y'all yelling and whining to us for some damn help. Because we're the only ones who stand on black identity. And we've always stood on it. And then y'all sit up and tell us to stop complaining. So you're always complaining to the white man. It is not the white man, nigga. It is you. All right, well, damn it. It ain't the white people clowning you. It's you. You do something about it. Yeah, go holler at your boy Barbecue down there in Haiti. Eh? What's this text, man? All these damn text messages. Hold on one second. Calling for us. Man. Yeah, call Kodak Black and everybody. Where they at? Since y'all got all the damn smoke for us, and what we doing and what we ain't doing, all the damn smoke is for us. Good freaking grief. But the thing is, man, you know, we remember all that stuff. We remember, ladies and gentlemen, and we're not going to let people shame us. When things go bad for you, now you want to tap into a black identity. No. Since y'all had all that smoke and you do everything for yourself, we're just going to let you do everything for yourself. We're going to let you handle your business. This is a you thing. We are doing our delineation thing just like you're delineating. And several people, there are videos all over showing people eating cats and all types of stuff in Haiti. So that is a thing. That's a thing. Yeah, that is the thing. No hate, no disrespect, ladies and gentlemen. No hate, no damn disrespect. And yeah, talking about we're living in projects. If you don't stop it. See, we got folks try to come through with their little disrespect, and we're not letting that happen. I saw some people trying to, like, well, those FBA niggas are talking about eating cats, but they eat chitlins and pig feet. That ain't the same. Not the same whatsoever. Yeah? Not the same whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, people love taking shots at us when things go left. People love taking shots at us when things ain't really popping for them. Like the Myron Gaines, when that's their thing. When they start losing a lot of their support, the backup is always attacking us. Always, oh, those FBAs, oh, those black people, oh, they always got to make some little slick shot at us in order to try to gain favor with the white supremacists. And Myron tries to go in them white supremacist spaces and they kick him out. They call him all types of N-words, getting him about the paint. Because Myron Gaines, he's one of these, he's an Andrew Tate wannabe, by the way. Myron Gaines is an Andrew Tate wannabe. And Andrew Tate, he's an interesting guy. A lot of people ask me my things on Andrew Tate. See, Andrew Tate, my thing about Andrew Tate, who his father is a foundation of Black American. His mother's white. Him and his brother, Tristan, their dad was a foundation of Black American. He died. Their dad was a very well-known chess player. He was the master chess player. So they were born here, but they grew up, I think they went over to Europe and they grew up with their mother. Some shit is something, but their dad is foundation of Black American. So they got a lot of gain from their black dad. But Andrew Tate and his brother, in certain settings, they can almost pass for white, but not quite. The Tristan, he can pass more, but Andrew Tate almost, but not really pass for white. Yeah, and that's the thing. Because see, Andrew Tate, I will give credit where credit is due. Andrew Tate can drop some good game, but the problem is he tries to mix it in with some of that alt-right nonsense to pander to the white supremacists, which is what he wants to be, but he desperately cannot be. That's, I think, part of a lot of his motivation, because that's one bridge he can't cross. He can't be accepted as white. So him and his brother, they seem to take a lot of random shots at black society. I know Andrew Tate said something on Twitter about how Juneteenth is ghetto or something like that. Just real random. Taking shots at black society in order to get brownie points from the white supremacists who they can't be. You see? Yeah, they got to keep that hair short. See, here's the thing with Tate. And again, Tate can drop some good game, but then he diminishes it by being cowardly as far as white supremacy. They almost deny racism to a certain degree. And you got all your game from your black dad. That's where you got your game from. So yeah, they got an identity crisis. And here's the thing. They keep running him and his brother in and out of jail over there in Europe. Yeah, they always trying to take shots at us. But yeah, Andrew Tate is over there, him and his brother getting thrown in and out of jail. And they're confused as to why that happens. Now, I know why they're getting thrown in and out of jail. They throw them in jail for trafficking and rape. They're always throwing little rape charges at them. You understand? And then they are confused. Oh, I don't know why this is happening. Why is this happening? They keep throwing us in jail with these false charges because you don't understand white supremacy. You try to ignore it. Yeah, the Tristan Tate looks more white. But here's the thing. They know that the white people in Europe know that they're black. They're in Romania, and they keep getting the Negro treatment. You see, you said they look white, and Tristan looks more white. He can really pass. That is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. That is the problem, Mr. Tate. Because your brother can really pass. Andrew Tate, not so much. But the brother can really pass for white, and everybody knows that they're black, and that is the problem. You better understand how white supremacy works. White supremacy is all about segregating those genes that could harm white society. They're very ultra sensitive about black people who can pass for white. They're more sensitive about them, and they look at them as a bigger threat. See, a black person who's just openly black and outwardly black, just straight up and down, no questions about it, you know how to deal with them. They're not that much of a threat. You already have an apparatus in order to deal with them. But the ones who can pass, I want y'all to get deep with me. The ones who can pass, those are the ones who are the threats. So they know that you guys are black in Europe. And you're up here boning all them white women. You got a house full of white women that you laying up with. That's the threat. That's why they keep putting rape charges on them. What did I tell people about how white supremacists view consensual sex with black men and white women? They look at it, all of it is rape. Even consensual sex. They look at all forms of sex between a black man and a white woman as a form of rape. All of it. I told you guys this many years ago. Just like with Bill Cosby and all of that. He had allegedly consensual relationships with these white women. They're like, oh, still, he must have drugged them. That's been a thing since Othello. If a black man or a white woman is with a black man sexually, that means she's either mentally incapacitated or she was drugged. That's that thing from the play Othello. That's the Othello logic. So they've always been hypersensitive about these men who can pass, who are black with black bloodlines, going into European society, sneaking in those black genes. You understand what I'm saying? They've always been sensitive of that. That's why Tate and his brother, they keep getting run in and out of damn jail. They're getting the Negro treatment, just like with Meghan Markle. And I know Tate was on one of those, I think he was on Piers Morgan's going in on Meghan Markle about her claims of racism. Oh, she's making all these claims. No, Meghan Markle understood the real deal too, because she could almost pass, but she's sneaking in them black genes, and look how they treat her and that baby. The baby looks white, but they still like, oh, yeah, they can't be royal family though. Oh, they can't be royal family. Yeah, you look white, but we know what, we seen your mama. So we know what you're sneaking in here now. They don't play like that up there in Europe. They don't play like that. They don't play about people sneaking in them black jeans. They don't play about that. Why do you think Princess Diana got taken out when they said she was pregnant by that Arab? She was pregnant by that African Egyptian. Her dude at the time. A woman part of the royal family with a possible melanated African baby in that damn belly. Yeah, she got chased by photographers, my ass. Yeah? Yeah, they're real funny style about that. About you sneaking in them black jeans. That's what the Holocaust was about. People who look white, but they had black bloodlines. They don't want them. They're trying to purify the race. When you got these people who kind of look white, but they got black bloodlines, so we can't have them. Oh, we got to get rid of them. You dig? That was that thing. Oh, yeah, J. Edgar Hoover. That was the whole thing about J. Edgar Hoover having black ancestry. They said that's why he went so hard on black society. You dig? That's why they said he went so hard on black society. And Dr. Welsing used to break this down, too, because she went over there to Nazi Germany to study. And family, that's why the next documentary film I think we're going to do is going to be about the life of Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. That's going to be the new documentary. The ancestors, they've been telling me that it's time for that. I've been thinking about doing that for a long time, and I think it's time now. The ancestors are really pushing me to do that documentary about the life of Dr. Welsing, because I think this generation, they really need to know how our sister got down. We need to have an expose about real black womanhood. Dr. Welsing was a rider. That was a black woman who was a rider. And there's an assault on black womanhood by the media. There's a reason why they're showing us bedwench Hindus like Kamala Harris telling us that's a black woman. You understand? A Hindu bedwench who ain't doing a damn thing for black society. Black girls don't need to see that as something to aspire to. They tell us that Sexy Red and Ice Spice and all of these people, that's the epitome of black womanhood. No disrespect to those women whatsoever, but that should not be the only image that we see of black women. You understand? We need to see the real deal. We need to see sisters who are riders for the community. Sisters who was out there really getting it in, man. Some of us who grew up on Dr. Welsing, we know, but this new generation, y'all really need to understand the masterpiece that sister put together with her book, The ISIS Papers, and see how this sister, just her whole life was a rider for the black community, man. That's very important. Her story is very important. And that's a project that I think we're going to start working on real soon. That's going to be very, very good. That's going to be very, very good, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm trying to find some of her family members who are still alive. I know all her sisters. She had a couple of sisters who were alive when she passed, but I think many of them passed. One of her sisters passed 2023. I think one passed in 2018. So I'm trying to find some more relatives of Dr. Welsing. I would really like to find some of her family members. Yeah? Yeah, but yeah, we need to, that was a phenomenal sister. And I really want to break down her work and just really, really let folks know how thorough that sister was, because there's an attack on black womanhood right now, man. You know? With Michaela. Who's Michaela? Black Butterfly. Who's Michaela? Yeah? Yeah, that book, her book, The ISIS Papers, was, man, phenomenal. Phenomenal book, ladies and gentlemen. She didn't have any children. So I would love to try to see if she has any relatives that's still around. Her nephew is alive? Okay, yeah, let me find out her nephew, man. Give me some information about him. Where is he? Where's that nephew? Yeah? Michaela Montgomery? Okay, who is Michaela Montgomery? All right. Okay. So yeah, let's get that popping. Let's get that. See Dolores Trucker. No, see Dolores Tucker was a tether though. So she was the Caribbean tether. So yeah, that's different. But yeah, we got to get something popping with our sister. And by the way, guys, get the movie Microphone Check. Speaking of movies, it's #1. Microphone Check, the new version of Microphone Check. If you go to Amazon, we're back at #1, ladies and gentlemen. This is like my ninth #1 film. Ladies and gentlemen, the 9th #1 film. Had a ball doing this film. Hold on. Very controversial film. This is a film that many entities tried to prevent you guys from seeing. Very controversial film. Many people tried to get you guys to not watch this film. Look at this. All right. This is on Amazon. This is the uncolonized version. #1 bestseller. It's the #1 documentary right now on Amazon. All right. Microphone Check, the uncolonized version. People were really trying to stop the family from watching this film. But you guys, this is a powerful, powerful film. Get that movie ASAP. Shout out, a lot of people were buying it at the museum. If you're in LA, come down to the museum. Come down tomorrow and pick up a copy. We got copies at the Hidden History Museum. We're open tomorrow at 11. Come on down to the Hidden History Museum, ladies and gentlemen. What, did you wait? Are you ever? Hold on, wait. Somebody said, wait, breaking news. Hold on, wait. I'm going to see if he's telling the truth. Hold on, wait. We got some breaking news for a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me verify something real quick. Hold on. Somebody said somebody passed. Hold on. Somebody said, hold on. Let me see somebody gave some breaking news. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if this is accurate. Oh, damn. Family. Breaking news. This is true. Breaking news, man. Breaking news, man. Legend from the Jackson 5 family. Our brother, Tito Jackson, has just passed today, family. Tito Jackson has died at age 70. Oh, my goodness, man. And I met Tito, man, at the airport. Cool as damn hell, man. Oh, man. Okay. Tito Jackson passed. I'm sorry to hear that, man. R.I.P. to the family. Oh, man. Oh, not Tito, man. Not damn Tito. Not Tito, man. All right. No, they wouldn't lie, I don't think. But yeah, they said this was like a few minutes ago. This was a few minutes ago. Breaking news. Tito Jackson passed. All right. R.I.P. to Mr. Jackson, brother. And shout out to the Jackson family. Okay. I got to give the family a holler. But Tito, cool guy. I told y'all years ago I was at the airport. And I was outside. I was walking in. And I saw Tito Jackson outside in the front smoking a Black & Miles. Tito Jackson was outside the airport smoking a Black & Miles. I said, hey, brother Tito, how you doing? Hey, brother, how you doing, player? Real cool. He was the only one who had a real deep voice in the family. Just real cool. Hey, what's going on with you, player? All right. Shout out to Tito, man. Tito was all right. That was a real. I'm not saying the other ones weren't real because, yeah, they cool. But Tito was, very down-to-earth guy, man. Very down-to-earth brother, man. Shout out to Tito. Shout out to the Jackson family. Yes, indeed. Rest in power. Rest in power, man. We have Frankie Beverly, Tito. Yeah, it comes in threes. Yeah, death comes in threes, man. Yeah, he was an OG with it. He was an OG. But yeah, this is why I believe, this is family. This is why I believe in giving people their flowers, man. I love, when they're here, give them their praises, give them their accolades, give people their flowers while they're here. That's very important, man, because, You know, we got a lot of people out here who do great things. And, you know, I'm glad Frankie Beverly was celebrated when he was here. Richard Pryor was somebody who was highly celebrated when he was here. Everybody gave him his props and his flowers. So I'm big on people getting their props and their flowers when they're here. That's very important. Oh, yeah, you love my book? Thank you very much, man. I got my book, FBA Race Beta, Foundational Black American Race Beta. Also, the book for children, Hidden Heroes from A to Z. That's popping. And you guys can go get this at the Hidden History Museum tomorrow. If you're in LA, go to the Hidden History Museum. Also, if you just go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com, you can get this. Now, family, people are already asking, when is our next event at the Hidden History Museum? You know what we're going to do? We're going to have, in October, next month, we're going to have a Halloween costume contest. We give like $200 or $300 away to the person with the best Halloween costume. And then we'll have our comics and our food and all that. So that's the next event for October. We're going to have a Halloween contest, Halloween costume, the best Halloween costume. The best Halloween costume at the Hidden History Museum next month, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys get ready for that. That's going to be popping. That is going to be popping. Yeah, everybody liked the book Hidden Heroes from A to Z. And everybody keeps trying to get me to do a book on the spirit of Majara. Everybody wants me to really elaborate on that. And that's going to be coming soon. I'm going to get that ready because people really want me to elaborate on the foundational Black American spirit that we're born into called Majara. We call it Majara. We got to give things names. And that's a spiritual essence that we have that is very unique to us, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to have a book on that real soon, family. All right, but anyway, guys, let me get up out of here. Let me go see what's going on with the Tito thing and give the condolences to people. But anyway, man, go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com, get the book, make a contribution to the Hidden History Museum. Go to rootworkstyle.com to get this Rootwork deodorant. Get this Rootwork deodorant, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? Yes, that Majara spirit is real. We got to go deep with that, man. It's time to go real deep about our damn spiritual essence, because other people, let me tell you something, other people know the power that we have. They just mind screw us into not believing it. You understand? We got a power, man, that we got to tap into. You understand? But y'all stay tuned. We're going to go deep. Anyway, guys, it's been real. Go to rootworkstyle.com.